Hmm. All right. Come on in. We vlogging. We're gonna do a vlog right now. Actually, I worked overnight, had to rest, so I was a little bit late. I know everyone is, happy International Women's Day, Journée Femme. Everyone's very, very excited for the day, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Hold on. You guys hear me? Hear me? I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing that we are giving women, their respect. Me, my mother had me at a young age, so I'm the product of a teen, baby. And of course, I spent a lot of the earlier years with my grandmother. God rest her soul, Marie Jacqueline, Jacqueline Baptiste, and then her mother, who was part Cuban, Novilia Baptiste, and it was it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. Any of you who has ever been able to experience both your grandmother and her mother, it shows you how things are genetically passed down. From family to family. Even when we're talking about the mystics and the metaphysics and all this other stuff, it's always passed down, right? And this still has to do with the podcast that I'm telling you guys to go check out, which is called Sign the Contract. Okay, it's you'll find it on Spotify. But it's Journée Femme, International Women's Day. And I had to think about it. I said, you know what? This day, is this a feminist day? 'Cause some people think, this promotes more feminism, feminists. And me, I have respect for all of the isms, feminism, whatever, whatever is rocking. I support all the positive things that it brings, okay? But German socialists created this, right? They were the ones that came up with the idea. They proposed it. I don't know if it's with the United Nations, but I had the name of the German socialists Louis Zietz and Clara Zetkin were the first to propose establishing an annual International Women's Day. Okay, and I guess it was first March. Let me see. Early development in the USSR and other communist nations on March 8th, 1917, in Petrograd, on the Julian calendar, women textile workers began a demonstration that eventually engulfed the whole city, demanding bread and peace, which was something for the end of it was like a calling to end the First World War. Okay, because by the end of the First World War, we had a global food shortage. Okay, we had food shortages, and a lot of countries was getting hit hard. So so that's what I guess birthed the idea. But you guys should Google those German socialists, Louis, Luise, and her last name is Zietz, Zietz, and then you have Clara Zetkin. Zetkin is Zetkin. So you guys, go ahead, check it out, because all of these things we're celebrating today, right? Because everybody's woke, and while everybody is woke, you still got to try to awake them from another part of the sleep, right? Because we're always learning something new, right? No matter how intelligent we, like me, if I don't learn something new for the day, I feel like I wasted the day, so happy International Women's Day to all the lovely women out there, doing their thing. Okay, I'm gonna post this. We're vlogging, so I'm gonna put this on the YouTube channel. So I'm gonna, maybe talk a little bit more. Let me talk a little bit more on, International Women's Day. Now, it was always interesting for me that they put it on. Oh, watch out, little Asian woman. There's a car coming. Yeah, she was. All right, you're good. On the 8th, right? Because the 8th, it's a spiritual number, but it's materialistic too. You know what I'm saying? So it's both spiritual and materialistic. The finances, the wealth, the jewelry, all of that, all in one. So it was always very interesting for me. Okay, the number 8, it's the symbol of infinity. Okay, it's like that whole recycling energy, coming in and out of itself. Okay, so the number 8 is strong, and it makes sense that this is the day that they give for the ladies. Okay, authority, self-confidence, inner strength, inner wisdom, social status, the ego, and at the same time has love for humanity and the desire for peace. So I think that's a good representation of women, the positive attributes of the women. So happy International Women's Day to all the women. I hope you guys enjoy the day. I hope that you are reflecting on ways to improve yourself and ways to improve the world. We all trying to improve the world. So let's go a little bit deeper, man. A little bit, not too much. A little bit. So in Isaiah 34, chapter 34, verse 14, there's someone mentioned. Okay, the Bible mentions Lilith only once as a dweller in waste places, but the characterization of the Lilith or the lily is a seducer, a slayer of children, and has been one of the ancient goddess from ancient Babylon. Okay, now Lilith, for any of you who maybe have never heard the name, she is a demon. Okay, now this is for people that believe in those type of things. If you don't believe in those type of things, then it doesn't exist. All right, but for those of you who believe in Satan, Lucifer, all these other things and entities and stuff like that, you believe in Roi, you believe in Ezeli, and this is Ezeli too, but we're gonna let's stick to Lilith, then we'll get back to our thing, which is Haitian voodoo. So Lilith, you find her in a lot of the Judeo-Christian texts, and she was essentially the first wife of Adam. Okay, Adam bomb, not Adam, but Adam with a D, same thing. And she was banished from the Garden of Eden because she did not want to listen. She did not want to obey Adam. She did not want to obey the laws. She just was rebellious, and she is connected to women, right? I mean, this is, if you're going off of this Judeo-Christian thing, she is considered the first woman, and she was banished, and they say that she exists today through feminist movement, which I don't know. I'm just saying, this is what they say. If you are a feminist, please do not get upset with me. we're just talking, right? You can go ahead and Google Lilith, and then there's a thing that says, you know, her energy deals with like men who masturbate frequently. So if you're a guy who's always beating the tool, just know that sperm that you're just letting out, you are invoking the energy of Lilith. And Lilith, she can make your life hell. She can have it to the point where you have no wife, no kids, no anything. Woo, 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 woo. So you guys, yeah, so that is a Lilith. Now, when we leave Lilith, we go into the second woman who I believe is a strong representation of the feminist movement. Well, no, I don't want to say feminist. Let's take out feminist, because I have too many friends who are kind of feminists, and then I don't want them to feel like I'm attacking feminism, which I'm not. I think it's great that women, shit, we have our ladies going to the World Cup. You know how proud I am? And I'm proud of the women, and I love the women, and I want them to have much success, but I want them to also know with the energy, you know, comes responsibilities, and there is negative aspects of women. And Lilith is a representation of that. Eve, who, was it negative? I don't know. It depends on who you ask, right? Same thing with Lilith, who you ask, because I don't think they're bad. I think they're both good and bad. You know, I think they have positive and negative attributes, because you find that in everything. So I'm not going to just say they're bad. Same thing with the feminist movement. But since we're talking about the International Women's Day, and this is a day for the women, Jour des Femmes, you know, you guys have to know that everything that's being done is done by design. And, you know, the promotion of this day and the promotion of women and women's rights and women having, you know, a say-so at the workplace, and women having power, financial power and all that, it leads into something else. Because even though this is International Women's Day, then when I'm looking at the, if I go online, I see so much back and forth, men and women. I mean, I think men, you have manosphere, and then you have the women that got their stuff going on, and everyone's just going back and forth. You know, it causes confusion. But out of confusion, out of chaos comes order. So hey, it is what it is. So happy International Women's Day. I hope you all enjoy the day. Long live Queen Lilith, Princess Eve, who took a bite out of the apple. And then when she was done, she made Adam take a little bite, you know, because Adam was talking shit. She was like, look, nigga, here, put it in your mouth. And Adam took a bite, and Adam was able to see. And whoop, 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 whoop. And here we are today. And of course, when we're talking about Haitian voodoo, we have the Ezelis. We have that energy. We have Reine Ezeli, the Queen Ezeli Dantor, the Black Madonna. You guys have seen the Pope bow down and kneel in front of her. Hey man, Mother Earth. So, you know, shouts out to the women. Happy International Women's Day. And yeah. Ezeli wo achade lwa mwen, Dambala wedo saredo. Ezeli wo achade lwa mwen, Dambala wedo saredo. Mpa manje anana, mpa fime cigarette. Pa manje anana, mpa fime cigarette. Pa manje koko, ye pou sa la jen fè manke. Happy International Women's Day. One love. Oh, and don't forget Spotify, IHT Organic Experience. We're going to be talking about the contract and why Haiti is, you know, what it's going through today and what caused it to be, you know, at this point. All right? En tout cas, m'aller à Ebo.